Hello all, welcome to Dive to Learn. This is Sonu Agrawal Todi and we are doing the practice questions for the previous year's questions of NTA, NET, GRF aspirant students of teaching aptitude. Okay, and this is paper 1. Before we start, I'd like to tell you is Dive to Learn app is now available in Play Stores and you all can download it from there. And we have our WhatsApp number in the description. So if you have any queries, you can go ahead and ask us the questions there. You all can WhatsApp us. Okay, so let us start with the previous year's questions. Before this, we have done um 8 9 parts of this practice questions. Okay, so there, if you are joining here for the first time, you can see other questions, other parts also, because we have made many parts. Each part has 15 questions. Now we will be coming up with other 15 parts, and today's part is starting with 126th question. Okay, so let us see what is this question all about. Which of the following skills are needed for present day teacher to adjust effectively with the classroom teaching? So which of these qualities here given in these options are needed for today's teacher for their effective teaching, for being an effective teacher in the classroom? Okay, knowledge of technology, use of technology in teaching learning, knowledge of students needs, content mastery. What are the things, what are the skills that you need to be a good effective teacher in the classroom? So kindly please, as I will tell you the answers, but please you also try and find out which should be the correct options. Okay, and the correct option is number C, that is 2. Use of technology in teaching learning, obviously we need this, right? And number 3, knowledge of students need. What does the student need? We know we need that. And mastery in our content, what are the subject that we need to know, or what are the subjects we are teaching, we must be a master in it, right? So number C is the correct option. Next is, who has signed an MOU for accreditation Manyata of teacher education institution in India? So who has signed this MOU? Okay, let us see. NAAC and UGC, NCTE and NAAC, UGC and NCTE and NCTE and IGNU. So what do you think? Who has signed the MOU? The correct answer is NCTE, NCTE, and NAAC. Okay. Next question. The primary duty of the teacher is to. What is the primary duty of a teacher? That is to raise the intellectual standard of the students, improve the physical standards of the students, help all around development of the students, imbibe value system in the students. So what do you think? What is the primary duty of a teacher? When tomorrow you will be a teacher, what will be your primary duty as a teacher? Yes, to help all around development of the student. Very good. Next question. Micro teaching is more effective. How does micro teaching become more effective? How do we know? During the preparation for teaching practice, during the teaching practice, after the teaching practice, always. When do you think micro teaching is more effective? Please try it. It is more effective during the teaching practice. Okay. What quality the students like the most in a teacher? Now when you are a teacher, what do you think the students like the most in you? What quality does the students like in you? Idealist, philosophy, compassion, discipline, or entertaining? What should be your quality in your quality? You should possess that quality that the students will like you most, and the answer is discipline. Okay. Next, which of the following is more interactive and student centric? So which one is more interactive and student centric? Seminar, workshop, lecture, or the group discussion? This is very easy. I think everyone can answer this. Yes, it is group discussion. A next question, assertion. For an effective classroom communication, at times it is desirable to use the projection technology. Reason: using the projection technology facilitates extensive coverage of course contents. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation. A is true, but R is false, and A is false, but R is true. So, what do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is number 2. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation. Okay. Now, see, this question has been taken out from the year 2009, June 2009. ये question आया था, तो हमने इसमें include कर दिया. Good evaluation of written materials should be based on linguistic expressions, logical presentation, ability to reproduce whatever is read, comprehension of subject. So आपको क्या लगता है, कैसे आप इवेल्युएट करेंगे एक रिटन आंसर को? क्या क्या चीज के बेसिस के ऊपर आप उसे इवेल्युएट करेंगे, जज करेंगे, मार्क्स देंगे आप? तो लिंग्विस्टिक एक्सपीरियंसेस, expressions, logical presentation, ability to reproduce whatever is read, comprehension of the subject. So what do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is obviously the comprehension of the subject. How is it presented? What is the comprehension of the subject? You have to see it, right? Next is, why do teachers use teaching aids? Yes, why do teacher has to use a teaching aid? क्यों चाहिए एक teaching aid teacher को? To make teaching fun filled, to teach within understanding level of the students, for students attention, to make students attentive. क्यों चाहिए हमें teaching aid जब हम teachers पढ़ा रहे होते हैं? Yes, it is number B, that is to teach within understanding level of students, so that the students can understand it much better. इसीलिए teachers को teaching aid की जरूरत पड़ती है. Okay, next, attitudes, concepts, skills and knowledge are products of. What are the products? What किन चीज के products हैं? Attitude, concept, skills, knowledge, ये सब किन चीज के products हैं? Learning, research, hereditary, explanation. आपको क्या लगता है इसका सही आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? Yes, it is learning, because you have a mastery of your concept, you have a mastery over your subject. All these things automatically comes. Okay, which among the excuse me, which among the following gives more freedom to the learner to interact? Use of film, small group discussion, lectures by expert, viewing countrywide classroom programs on TV. Obviously, the answer is we get freedom. That learners get more freedom to interact in a small group discussion, isn't it? They can discuss what is there in their mind. That is always in a small group discussion. The learners get this chance of talking, freedom of talking. Again, next question. Which of the following is not a product of learning? So what do you think is not a product of learning? Attitude, concept, learning and maturation. So what do you think? Product, learning के product नहीं है. Okay, the question is asking not. तो कौन से नहीं है इनमें से? Our product of learning? Yes, it is maturation. Yes. Yeah. ये क्वेश्चन फिर दिसंबर 2008 से लिया गया है. अकॉर्डिंग टू स्वामी विवेकानंद, टीचर्स सक्सेस डिपेंड ऑन his renunciation of personal gain and services to others, his professional training and creativity, his concentration on his work and duties with a spirit of obedience to God, his mastery on subject and capability in controlling the students. तो आपको क्या लगता है, अकॉर्डिंग टू स्वामी विवेकानंद, टीचर के सक्सेस किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? Yes, it is according to Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda के accordingly teachers का success depend करता है his renunciation of personal gain and service to others. Okay, number 1. Next is, in which of the following teachers will be most liked? Okay, so again we have this question. कौन से teacher को सबसे ज़्यादा बच्चे पसंद करेंगे? A teacher of high idealistic attitude, a loving teacher, a teacher who is disciplined, a teacher who almost amuses his students. So which one do you think? It is number 3 correct. That is a teacher who is disciplined, isn't it? That will be liked by the students. Okay, next is, You can, or otherwise you can give this answer also. You can give this answer, or a loving teacher is also liked by a teacher, students. Okay, so you can give this answer as your answer also. A teacher's most important challenge is to make students to do their homework, to make teaching learning process enjoyable, to maintain discipline in the classroom, to prepare the question papers. So most important challenge of a teacher kya hai? What is the most important challenge for a teacher? It is to make the teaching learning process enjoyable. That is the most important challenge for a teacher. Okay, so this much for today. Thank you so much, students, and don't forget to download Type2 app low from Play Store and WhatsApp us for your queries. Thank you.